Let's begin. Been a bad example of whack for the longest. No one would prove me wrong, now I'm back from a long rest. Showing I do belong with a knack for the drum sets. Going right through the pawns that will lack all this content. So I just move along, demon long division. I take the time just to break it down, so clowns hang on my every word and won't make a sound. Astound anyone who's deserving of greater rounds, cause now bump that lady disturbed through the traits I found. Since I found him, it hasn't shattered my pride, so I'm defending my work without the lateral slides. Power through with these planned pairs as I'm stuck with the groove. With Sean don't enough fanfare, I have something to prove. Skip moving with transfer, I'm too stable with statements. Being rude with the pen for what I make spin adjacent, so just face it. I'm molding a legend to leave behind, so don't whine when the tennis is bound to be realigned. And it's like that, once I feel the hype of the horns, I recite that. Once I feel the slightest of scorn, then I strike back. It's difficult to fight what I formed, and despite that, I know you like that, and money is like that. Once I feel the hype of the horns, I recite that. Once I feel the slightest of scorn, then I strike back. It's difficult to fight what I formed, and despite that, I know you like that. Money is like that. And that's the way it is, so word to the Hollis Kings. Dialect making these folk fall to the honest strings, while some can hide the strings of the marionettes. Cause if you're manipulated, how do you carry a threat? A product of the rugged child, big daddy king. So almost can't talk how they walk and I limp at the green. Ignoring currents while slinging was churning a verse. Bitch, turn up for what? I'm bringing a turn for the worst. Worsening your work with some polish and no apologies. Bullheaded on beats, demolish them for policy. Possessing the only thing that thrills them. The minute that I snap in that pocket, I deliver at will, son. Still shunning the secondary, the gap's still the gimmick, so I left every effort wary. That's why the banter matches the box, so I got this in the bag. The gold standard of stanzas eluded by Trinidad. And it's like that, once I feel the hype of the horns, I recite that. Once I feel the slightest of scorn, then I strike back. It's difficult to fight what I formed, and despite that, I know you like that, and money is like that. Once I feel the hype of the horns, I recite that. Once I feel the slightest of scorn, then I strike back. It's difficult to fight what I formed, and despite that, I know you like that. Money is like that. What else I gotta say? To quote my verified brethren, I do this. You need to step it up or go get your shine box. Sean Dawn.